Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Finally, a look that's not for the Halloween. I did have fun creating the Halloween looks, but enough is enough, you know, because I like Halloween, but I don't love it. I didn't grow up with the custom, so it doesn't mean much to me other than expressing myself, you know, making art. And now I did this look. I really do hope you like this even more, and if you do, then keep on watching to see how I created it. If you have watched my videos, then you already know I'm going to start with the eyes, and I'm doing this because I like a very clean under eye area and I like to put as less product there as possible. So I'm doing the upper part of my eyes, like the lid area, and then I'm cleaning underneath my eyes any fallout I have, and then do my base. And I promise you, your makeup is going to look so much better, so much cleaner, and also so much lighter because you don't have too much concealer underneath your eyes. And to be completely honest, I really don't get why people clean up underneath their eyes with concealer, like concealer on top of concealer and in between fallout. It really doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, moving on, I'm using the palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Modern Renaissance palette. You've seen the color I've chosen. It's called Buon Fresco, and I'm doing like a pulled eye with this, you know, like a very soft cat eye-ish look. And then I'm taking another one which is also very beautiful in its own way. It's called Love Letter. I think everyone heard of this, and I'm putting this in my outer V, concentrated. And I mean by this, pressing the color into my skin. I'm putting like 2-3 layers. Just be sure that I have the full effect of this eyeshadow because it's so beautiful and, I don't know, girlish, I think, in a way, but I like pink, so it's okay. And then I'm cutting the crease, as we like to call it on Instagram and YouTube. Anyway, I'm cleaning up that inner half of my lid with concealer, and I'm being careful to do like a very perfected line there. And then I'm taking the brown on my outer V and give depth to that area. And also now and again, in between steps, I'm taking the fluffier brush and I'm going over the edges to create, like, you know, that Photoshop look. Oh, and now watch this, watch it. Yes, ma'am. This is what I mean when I'm talking about doing your eyes first and your base later, because you can concentrate yourself on applying your eyeshadows, on blending the hell out of the layers, the edges of them, and when you're happy with how it looks, you just take your wipe and you wipe off any excess, any fallout underneath your eyes, anything you don't like, and also change the shape of your flick. In my opinion, this is the better way to do it. So as you can see, I am working now on my inner half of the lid. I'm applying a very glowy champagne shade. It's a light shade, but I think it goes so well on any skin tone, really. And look at this, it's so beautiful and so easy to use. Like, it's creamy, buttery, and it just melts and blends into the skin. It's effortless beautiful. Now I'm moving on to mascara. I'm using the one from Estee Lauder, which I like very much, but this is my own. This is not from my professional kit I'm using on clients. Every single time you see me using a product directly to my skin, directly on myself, like in this example, the wand of the mascara on my eyes, that's because it's my own, it's not from the kit. But this is just like a side note, and I'm saying all this because people nowadays are so much more concerned about their health, about, you know, anything that comes into direct contact with their skin, with them physically. And I think they're right. I think they should be concerned. I think they should know what it's being done and how it should be done, and that definitely gives you power in general for yourself, you know, for your well-being. If you have the knowledge is power and treasure. So for all those reasons, I'm teaching you every single thing I know about makeup, all my tips and tricks. And speaking of which, concealer time. I'm hearing every single day the question, why does my concealer crease? Well, in my humble opinion, because you put too much. I don't think the concealer is necessarily the problem. I think the problem is that we overdo it, and I'm trying not to, at least not to do it anymore. And believe me, if you put the smallest amount you can get away with, the smallest amount you need, you are going to look so much fresher, so much better, so much younger. That's also a thing. And then when it comes to powder, because now I'm doing the step, it's also very important to know how much your skin needs. Powder can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Believe me, there's a very fine line you don't want to cross. And you know, I'm talking about baking, you know, that makeup technique that's used actually for the stage. And yeah, I understand. I mean, there you need to put so much on your face, like foundation, concealers, everything, and you need to set that in a way that's gonna hold, that's gonna make it last. And you need heavy duty application of the powder, loose powder. But on a daily basis, why does anyone need that? I don't get it. Right, so now I'm going to go back to what I should do, you know, explaining everything I do, everything I'm putting on, everything I'm putting on my face and why. And if you want me to do a video on how to apply bronzer, how to contour, all that, you know, accordingly to your face shape, then just write me down below and I'm gonna film a video for you. This moment I'm applying my highlighter, which is from Catrice. I've discovered I can't speak. I've discovered this recently and I'm in love with it. I'm so impressed, you know, because it's actually a very reasonable price. And not only that, but the product is so good. And not only that, but the product is very good. I think it deserves more than it gets. And this is not a paid publicity, anything like that. It's nothing commercial. I just want to say that I wouldn't mind to call this product my own. It's that good. For blusher, I'm using like the VIP between the blushers, because this, everyone has it, everyone knows it, everyone loves it, and the formula of it, the truth is so good, and the color goes for so many skin tones. And if you don't have it, I think you should get it, because it's a blusher that goes with almost every single look. On the lower lashes, I'm applying Antique Bronze, which is another eyeshadow from the palette, and off camera I am using it quite a lot. I'm doing smoky eyes, very soft and diffused. This is my thing actually off camera. And then I'm putting on a waterproof mascara, which I'm always doing also off camera, not just in front of the camera, because it doesn't smudge and it's a good product. And then I am filling in the brows, I'm thickening them up a bit, and I'm using a powder from this Pro palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think it was the medium brown or maybe the taupe or maybe a combination, I'm not sure now. I filmed this last week, and if I didn't show it to the camera, then yeah, it's forgotten. Then I'm putting on a lip, which is so dramatic but so good for this called Season. This is from Maybelline, a liquid lipstick in the shade, wait a minute, I have it here, number 50, Voyager. And the inner corner highlighter, let's not forget about that. And this is my look. So everyone, as I've said, this is my look today. I hope you liked it. As always, if you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe here to my channel, and follow me on my social, Instagram, Facebook, and VERO. That's very important to me. I hope you understand. And yeah, if you did, go follow me there and give likes and all that, and engage more, please, because that would be nice. And until next time, I love you bunches. Mwah, mwah, mwah.